Hey, congratulations, you just made your first sale and you dropped it like it's hot. Now it is time for you to process your first order. Now this part is very important, but before we get there, I want to tell you that you just earned your first free lesson from our course. And on that course, I highly suggest you to take it. You will become an expert. We're gonna guide you through the whole process from A to Z. Now with this being said, let's go ahead and start processing your first order.
We have finally arrived to the moment that every eBay dropshipper is looking for. Look how excited I am just to talk about it, because this is really the coolest chapter in the entire course, because it's talking about processing the orders after you made a sale. But before we start with processing orders, I want to show you how does it look like. Where is it that you will see when you make a sale? And I want to start from my mailbox. As you can see, I got 2 emails here. And actually, if you would download to your phone the eBay app and you would log in with your phone to your eBay account, you would also get a notification with a ching to your phone. It's very addictive, so I highly recommend to at least experience it for a while. My phone is usually on mute because I get too many messages per day, but try that. I mean, people are going nuts for the ching notification sound. Anyway, I also got it to my email. I got here one email that says, congratulations, your item has been sold and it has been paid to, with the shipping details. So like kind of everything is already in here. I get some of the details for the order. We're not going to use it, I'm just showing you. You'll see we're going to use all of the information. It also exists in DSM Tool. I got a message from PayPal that says that I got paid on eBay, and this is the amount this is the amount that was paid, but this is the amount that I got paid. I want you to notice that the amount is $8.90, but if I go to my PayPal account, you'll see that the amount is $8.28. And that's because, as we mentioned already in the beginning of the course, PayPal is immediately charging their fee when you're making a sale, while eBay is invoicing your fee, and you're going to see that in the eBay invoice when they charge you on the 15th of the following month. All right, so as you understand, you can see that you made a sale in your email directly. Now, we're not going to really use those 2 emails about making the sale. I just wanted to show you them. But I also want to show you that on eBay, there is also a notification here that says, hey, you got paid, now go and ship that product. And in the Seller Hub, which is when you click on My eBay, you're supposed to already know, right? We had a lesson about it. You can now see that I have a test that says print, label, and ship. And the idea of print, label, and ship is that when you're holding your own inventory as an eBay seller, you would then print a label with the address of the buyer and would literally put it on a box and ship that product. This is why eBay says in the task, print, label, and ship. But for us as dropshippers, that means go to process the order on the supplier side. You can see that because the sale was made just a couple of minutes ago, it still does not appear in my statistics. And you can see on the right-hand side that under the order section, which is the most important section, remember, because we have here open returns and cancellations and everything, it says awaiting shipment, print shipping label, just like we had before. I mean, just like we had on the left-hand side. So that's where you see the order, both in your email, in your phone, and on eBay and in PayPal. The only place that is left to see your order is DSM Tool. And in DSM Tool, you see any new order under the sales and orders page. And the sales and orders page starts on the left-hand side here. You see how many products, it says here waiting for purchase. And that means how many products were customers on eBay paid for and are now waiting for you to make that purchase on the source website, in our case AliExpress. So again, this is a demo account, so I created the situation here. I have here, if I go to the bottom, you see that I have a lot of sales. This is a very old account. Some of the sales are from 2019, but I made it so that it would look like 3 are waiting for purchase, while effectively you saw a minute ago that I only have 1 that is waiting for purchase. And it also says how many products are waiting for shipping. So the difference between purchase and shipping is that purchase is the first stage. It's when you got an order and now you need to process that order on AliExpress. And when you purchase that product, I'm going to show you in a second what you mark here. You mark a button. I'll show you now. It's this button. You just click on it and you mark it as ordered, and the amount here, the number here goes down. So your job as a dropshipper would be to process the orders and always reduce this number to 0. And after you process the orders, you still have 1 step left in terms of order processing, which is to update the tracking information on eBay. And that is done also on this page. If this is the order here in the table, I mean, you're already supposed to be familiar with the tables. We've done a 10-minute talk about it in the price monitor page. I'm going to go over this table too, but anyway, this button here, this yellow button, if I would click on it, I would have the option to update the tracking information, and we're going to do that in one of the next lessons. But I'm just saying here, after you update the tracking information, or after you click on the cart and process the order, like made the order on AliExpress and clicked on the car, then they would turn into blue color for the cart and green V mark for the tracking information, and then these numbers will go down. And your job as a dropshipper is to always keep these 2 numbers down to 0. So these are the 2 most important parameters in this page. Next to it, there are all kind of cool performance parameters, like the best sellers of the month and your total profit and monthly profit and average profit and amount of sales, all kind of cool information that you can go over. And at the bottom there is the table, and in the table, just like in the price monitor, you can see the item, you can see the source website, and this is the source in AliExpress. If you click on it, you get to the item in AliExpress. This is the product on eBay. If you click on it, it will open it on eBay. You can see the name of your buyer, and you can message your buyer directly. You see, if you click here, you're able to immediately send a message to your buyer. You can even use templates here. We're going to talk about it in customer service, in the customer service section, about creating templates for customer service and how to message your customers. But I'm already showing you that you can do it here. You can even create more templates. So you can, and don't forget that we already set up the automated messages. So a message was anyway already sent to your customer. So as you can see, it's a very, very easy to use or an easy way to communicate with your buyers. Next to it, you can see the shipping address, and you can click to expand, and then you would see the entire shipping address. If you have the Google Chrome extension installed, then you would have a copy address button that we are going to use. And then you can see the buying price, the selling price, the fees calculated. These are estimated fees, not exact fees. It's according to your break-even percentage. And the estimated profit, again, it's not an exact profit, it's an estimated profit according to your break-even percentage. And you can see when it was sold. Add notes. Where is the notes? Sorry, you cannot add notes on this page, but you can edit. You can add notes, right? If you click on the edit of an order, you can add a note. You can change the buying price in case, let's say, I don't know, this supplier didn't have the product in stock and you had to buy it from another supplier. You can update it here, and you can enter the order number, which we are going to do later once we process the order. So this is basically how you see the orders in DSM Tool. And we already talked about about the price monitor page in the previous lesson about optimization. And I told you that once you make a sale, 2 things happen. First, you can see here that the number grew to 1. So 1 sale, and you can filter according to how many sales you make, etc., etc. And if you stand with your mouse on that number, you would see when was the last sale of that product. And if you see my date right now, it's July 8th, and you can see that the last sale was made in July 8th. So it makes sense. Plus, the conversion rate is calculated, and you can see that I had 5 views. I mean, maybe it's important to say the views on eBay are being updated constantly, but the views on DSM Tool are being updated once in every 24 hours. So it says here that I have 5 views. I think that on eBay I saw that I have 10 views already, so that's going to get updated during the day. Anyway, 1 sale out of 5 views is 20%. It's exactly 1 divided by 5. And hopefully I would make a sale per 5 views. It doesn't really exist in e-commerce. The real, when you get a lot of views, like hundreds or thousands of views, usually you would get to about 2% conversion rate. Would be a very, very good conversion rate. Anyway, I wanted to show you, as I said in this lesson, what happens, where do you see when you get an order? And I think that we can move on to processing that order.